Alright, we'll get hooked up here. Whoop. Just so we can go get linked up there with Dave.
When you walk to one end of your house to change your contacts, walk to another end of the house to get a beer, walk into the other end of the house to drop off the beer, sit down, or that your glasses are in the other end of the house that you were just at where you got your contacts.
Ha. And in all that time, I was able to do another load.
Are you serious?
I'm over by Rail Exports right now.
You mean you're right where I dropped off?
Yes. Yeah, I happened to be
Nice.
looking at the loads, and there was one drop. It was a pickup where I was currently at,
And
going
then
to where
drop
you were
off?
currently at. So I'm like, well, okay.
Like $500 or something?
Yeah, basically.
Perfect. That's nice. That's easy income.
Oh yeah, except that they give you the worst parking spot for it.
Yeah. Of course. I got two good paying Bakersfield jobs right now, but I think we want something a little bit longer haul.
Probably.
Let's see. Ooh, couple going to Carlsbad. Two Elko jobs. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorting wrong. That's why this is so messed up.
Are you sorting it by price per distance?
I was on Origin. I was like, why are these all thrown around?
Gotcha.
Price per distance is always my number one.
Let's see, I got a couple of Renos.
My highest paying are two Elkos. Well, I mean, like, that are going to the same place.
Silica.
Silica. Why aren't we coming up with the same jobs? Maybe because you have... Oh, wait, no, now I had to refresh. I hate that. Like, I just sorted by price per distance. You won't give me a refresh. Yo, let's do the Reno jobs. You down for Reno?
Yeah, fine by me. Which one are
You
you
up?
taking? Are you taking the one that's starting at Coastline Mining or the one at HMS?
I'll take this Coastline Mining one.
You take Coastline Mining?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'll take HMS.
All right. Back at it. No count, no stop.
And rolling once more. Yeah, you'll be picking up where I just dropped off at.
Where you
My first load.
Gotcha. Sounds truck sounds pretty manly behind me.
Well, it's got a Cummins in it, of course.
Yeah, but,
I spent a good thing with Beast, even if it is a modern day cab. It looks amazing. If I do say
you
so
have-
myself.
but do you have stacked tow mirrors?
Do I have what?
Stacked tow mirrors? You've seen the video, right?
Yeah.
I see you drive a Power Stroke. That is not a real diesel. See, I have a Cummins.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I like to roll big black smoke, and the ladies love it when I roll black smoke down the street with my tow mirrors.
Towing
best-
thing.
Best video on the internet because Microsoft Sam is reading it.
Yep.
You are proving yourself to be an idiot.
Good times.
Frat boy diesels. They're the best.
SUV before you left, right? The lifted SUV with the white rims.
Oh yeah. No, I am very familiar with that fuckboy.
God.
What an
Paid
idiot.
with all.
Yeah, I look at people like that and I'm like, yeah, you do you, and I hope no one else does you because they should see just how big of an idiot
Well,
you
yeah,
look
hopefully
like.
nobody does them so they don't reproduce. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work out the best.
Nope. Chicks love the assholes.
Alright, pre-trip inspection. Yep, looks good. Oh, this is the perfect load for this truck. Oh man, this looks gorgeous.
I wish I could say the same.
Not looking so good.
Maybe if I was hauling like an Abrams tank or something, because America. Like, I've got a Screaming Eagle on my hood, and I'm hauling a yellow trailer with an end loader.
Well, I've got the same yellow trailer with an end loader, but the thing is mine's a black, orange, and yellow paint scheme, or gold and whatever, copper.
Yeah, this is when I want my Michigan Tech pep band, like yellow black sleep.
You want the W900.
Yeah. It's a good look. That truck's a nice truck.
It is. So where are you getting on the freeway?
I'm just about to enter where we crossed the expressway.
Yeah.
Or, well, where I crossed the expressway. I'm getting on right there.
Oh, wait. Yeah, if you get on and head down, I'll be at the next one down.
Alrighty, I am passing over the expressway right now.
Alright, I'm slow rolling down the ramp onto the freeway.
So I know you talked about hooking up. I'm pretty confident I will be up and going for the 4th of July. But other than that, like, I start work Monday, so I don't even know vacation-wise and how all that works. But
Yeah, fair enough. Once you get that figured out, we'll get it figured out.
yeah, I have 3-day weekends every other week, so like that's very
sick.
helpful. Oh yeah, so that's pretty helpful.
That's easy.
Yeah, I'm a little upset because my first Friday off is this week, which kind of sucks because I have like 2 days of orientation this week. Then I start my job. I put the pedal to the metal, brother.
All right, I'll let you go on past.
But
Take a look at this beaut.
yeah, that's a nice haul right there. Oh, I'm very familiar with that paint job. It's a good look. It's got like the Phoenix type striping down the side or whatever. Maybe that's a
Yeah,
bad.
kinda. Yeah, the
It's the wavy
Yeah.
the point.
the wavy pointed hook stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it looked nice on the day cab, especially because this day cab's based out of Phoenix.
Yeah.
And the driver that drives it has a top hat. But when I got him, he had basically all his certifications for hazardous materials, so I said, you're hired and you're driving this truck so that way you can haul gas
Yeah.
and explosives.
Okay, just so you know, there's the
Fuck.
35 ahead for literally 100 feet. Literally for 100
And there's
feet,
a
then it's
speeding
back to
camera.
55. Yeah, I guarantee it.
Yep. No, I got the speeding ticket.
Oh no, really? I didn't warn you in time?
Yep. No, I didn't warn me in time.
Sorry, buddy.
Right.
I
No,
hit the
literally, like right as you said it, it went beep beep beep. I'm like, fuck.
It's literally 100 feet of 35. Like, is that necessary? Like,
really, I
make
don't think.
make the street perpendicular to that street 35, but Jesus.
Yeah. Oh well.
All the streets here in White Settlement are like 30, 35, and you hear cops chirp people all the time. Like they'll just kick the siren on for like 5 seconds and they'll get them.
Meanwhile, my drive to work is on a bunch of
That's nice.
which
well,
is like
I mean,
30 or 35 mile an hour. Everybody does like 45 and 50 down them. It's ridiculous.
yeah, all of my entire 1.4 mile commute is side streets.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
You got life so hard right now.
Oh, motorcycle cop. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, like, I would much prefer to be like 45 minutes out of town on like 80 acres, like 80 usable acres.
Right.
But, you know, that wasn't really in the cards. I couldn't find a decent place with free in a total dive, and I could find a nice house and then like just pasture, not really huntable.
Right.
So I'm in a good place. Like, I got everything around me. Changing lanes. Everything around me, like, I got Home Depot, Walmart, gas stations, like literally anything that you need day to day. I don't even have to get on the interstate for it.
Yeah,
And,
nice thing is all I gotta do is get onto US 30, which is like a divided highway. It's not a freeway, but
Yep.
it's like, you know, divided highway.
Yep.
And it's like literally everything. There's a Myers, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, movie theater, mall, every restaurant chain I could ever want or diswant.
Yeah.
It's
So,
kind of
like,
nice being back in
location's
that
good.
lifestyle again.
Yeah.
I missed it when I was,
Convenience.
because I that was the lifestyle when I lived in Keller, Texas.
Yeah, I was worried about, like, back when I was living downstate, it was like, oh, you want to go to, like, the grocery store was close to the house, but, like, you want to go anywhere else, jump on the interstate for an exit and a half. And, like, I'm just not about that life.
Yeah.
But they also have service drives here.
Yes,
so, like,
Texas has service roads. It's great.
yeah, which, like, they're a blessing and a curse because, like, the service roads, the idea behind them is great, but Texas implemented them in the most terrible way. Because, like, I mean, I partially understand the need for them to be one way. So, like, I kind of get that. But at the same time, like, when the service road, which is 2 lanes one way, splits into 4 or 5 lanes that includes an exit ramp from an interstate, and certain, like, 1 lane is a complete U-turn, 2 lanes are left turns, one of those is a straight as well. Like, things get way too complicated. And, like, all the roads are so close together, like, your GPS has no clue what road you're on. Like, if they... You know what I'm saying?
I knew
So-
how the GPS thing was. That was always a struggle.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's one of those, as far as the lanes go, you just kind of get used to it once you're there a while.
Yeah. I mean, like, when I pulled out of the Harley dealership, there was no one-way sign. And so I just turned back the way they came, and then it's like, all right, this car is overtaking the other car. And then, like, they're not overtaking them, they're just driving in my lane. And then I'm like, nope, I'm on a one-way, and I am driving in their lane.
I'm surprised they didn't, like, honk or flash you.
No, they didn't. Not one honk horn, not one wave, no flipping the bird.
Huh.
Like, no, there was nothing. Like, no, they were totally understanding of it, which I was very surprised with. Of course, I was on a motorcycle, so, like, I just got over.
Right.
But they probably just figured I wasn't giving a fuck because, like, I was getting on the on-ramp that was right there. So instead of going, like, 5 minutes down the service ramp to the next on-ramp,
Gotcha.
like, kind of go down the road 50 feet. But then my dad was in my truck behind me, but they didn't even honk at him. So I think they're pretty understanding of the fact that, like, it's kind of stupid. But the other thing is like, on-ramps on the service drives, they're just like McDonald's drive-through.
Yep.
Like, they're not an on-ramp. There's no signs. There's
Nope,
no,
they're
like,
just like, go.
acceleration
Here you
lane.
go.
Yeah, it's like swerve your vehicle into the interstate because that's how you're going to get onto it.
Yeah, meanwhile here, people, unlike how Florida, they don't know what a turn signal is. Here they know what a turn signal is, but they start using it once they've already decided to start making the move. So basically it's like not using one, but at least they do the courtesy of at least making it look like they're trying.
Yeah, I was in Dallas yesterday. P.S. Took me 45 to get home.
Yep. Sounds
But
about right.
there's only 2 ramps to get onto 30, and coincidentally, there was car accidents literally in both of those ramps. Like one car was perpendicular, completely blocking the ramp. Like
Oh, of course.
you need to get an end loader, pick the car up, and remove it from the ramp to even get onto it. So, but trying to get off of the interstate to go and get to a different road, and there's a guy in a pickup truck in front of me. There's like 150 yards of open lane, and he's just like at a standstill in my lane, which is the exit lane. It's like I'm behind him, and at first I'm like, man, he's probably just figuring out where he wants to go. But then it's like, is he trying to get into the lane to the left of us, which is full, like wall to wall, traffic's not moving. But he doesn't have his blinker on, you know? So I'm like, well, there's no way he wants into that lane, because if he would, he'd put his blinker on, and then someone would recognize that and probably let him in,
Right.
you know? But because traffic's at a standstill, it doesn't really matter. But nope, he's just at a complete stop in front of me, and I'm like, I don't understand in the road ahead of him and that I can't see. Nope, he was just trying to get into the other lane, but because he didn't put a blinker on, no one let him in. So after like 3 or 4 minutes, he eventually got in without ever turning on his blinker on once.
Weird.
Like, what an
Yeah,
idiot.
like it's really interesting. Illinois drivers are the absolute worst, but you can tell like
Illinois is terrible.
yeah, Indiana drivers are not that bad. I mean, some of them are kind of shitty because they got to deal with Illinois drivers around here.
Yeah.
But like you'll be driving down the road in the right lane and have somebody pass you on the right on the shoulder, and 11 out of 10 times it's an Illinois driver.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they'll be doing like, 15 over the speed limit in the shoulder lane,
Dude, they
kicking
had,
up God knows what.
2 miles from my house down in Florida, 2 kids in like a GTR were blowing by people on the shoulder.
Oh,
Like
God.
lanes were open. They were just, it was dark out. They were probably drunk. They're young, and they were just passing people on the shoulder for fun. Like it's not like they had another option. Like, or it's not like they didn't have another option. They just did it for fun. Well, they flew up on somebody, got into the shoulder. Turns out, Penske truck broke down, was parked on the shoulder. Literally, like GTR underneath the Penske truck, roof peeled back like a motherfucking tuna fish can, and they got decapitated.
Ugh.
Yeah, like 85 mile an hour, rear end a parked Penske moving truck.
Yeah, that DOT bar is not going to do you a whole lot of good at that point.
No, they. I saw the pictures and I was like, "Welp, they're dead." There's not even a question.
Don't even have to ask.
No, unless they were toddlers, their heads came off. So it's just. I remember this chick I went to middle school with. Her boyfriend got killed in a car accident years ago. But when it happened, like, there was no announcement of it, but she was kind of like anonymously posting on Facebook a little bit, and then like I saw her make a post, and it was like, like, my boyfriend died in a car accident, like protecting the lives of other people. So like everybody's come out like he's a bad person, but like he literally sacrificed his life to save a family. I'm like, whoa. Like that's pretty heavy. Like that's a really shitty thing. They like had a baby, but they weren't. I don't know if they were engaged or not. They were probably like 19, and the Free Press came out with an article like the day after she posted that, and it was literally headlined, teen crashes into overpass. Whatever they call the supports for the overpass,
Yeah.
at 105 mile an hour.
Jesus.
And you read the article, and it turns out the kid was driving like the cops estimated it over 100 miles an hour. So like maybe their estimate was off. Maybe he was doing 85. Like I-75 is 70 miles an hour. So like he's still ridiculously speeding, and He had to dodge. He flew up on a car and had to dodge it. He went to the left, crashed. Oops, I just went into neutral. He dodged the car with a family in it because he was going 100 miles an hour and crashed into a fucking bridge pillar.
I'm sorry, that's
Like-
not saving a family.
No, he was driving like a fucking idiot, and he had no choice but to dodge them. Like, when you're driving 40 miles an hour faster than another person, like, you have to pass them. It's not you're being a good person.
No, yeah, that's... wow. I mean, yeah, okay, in that instance, yeah, where are you going? Oh, fuck. I mean, yeah, okay, in that instance, yeah, where are you going? Oh, fuck.